beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
All right.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to get all the way down to the Vikings' 28-yard line. 37. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 37 yards.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Little short pass. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. I believe the Texans got this one back. They did, and they will keep possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
First down.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
All right.
Stroud going to set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
2nd and goal.
Taylor will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Going up top. That's caught. And they're going to be this opening drive. It has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete. Dylan Sampson was the man he was trying to hook up with there.
Brings up second and goal.
And it'll be second and goal. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal. Throwing again is McCarthy. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Reichard is good with the extra point. The Vikings come right back to tie it at 7.
Will Reichard the kickoff for the
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5.
On the quick.
They'll go play action with Stroud. And open down the field. That's Harris. A 19-yard pickup there. First down for Houston.
First down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this has got to take advantage.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
A gain of
17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
That's another.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard
A couple of big
line.
plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. And now we're going to get a timeout. It is C.J. Stroud in need of some attention. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal.
33, yellow. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Rattler. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Black, 95. Watch out now. Movement.
They'll try to throw it. Here's Rattler. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Riley Moss, the corner, is there to end it.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Has completed to Douglas. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the Vikings.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game, but to me this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming. They knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
This is 3rd and 6. To the air once more is McCarthy. To the left side, that's caught by Felton. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. To the goal line and in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Vikings. Riker now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Vikings are on top. It's 14 to 10.
14. Texans 10.
Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Kick. Mega. Down. Hut, hut.
On first down, it's Rattler. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. First down, Texans.
All right with Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5.
10 black.
From the gun, here's Rattler. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready?
3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Green jack. 10.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Come on, set. Red. 38. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On the set.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
52.
On the bootleg, it's Rattler. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Let's go now.
Higgins sent in motion.
Ready.
They'll toss this right side to Taylor. Look at this right to the 20-yard line. It was Cam Taylor-Britt with the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup.
On the double.
It's
Second down and 8.
At the 20-yard line.
Here we go. 50. Green. Set.
Working out of the gun, here's Rattler. He'll find his man, that's Jaden Higgins. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and goal, Houston.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
He'll get this out wide. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Texans. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. And the Texans move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14.
Vikings, 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Forced out wide. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Whoa. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Vikings.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down. After a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Right side and brought in by Felton. And it'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Sampson will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On play action. Stroud will take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
25-yard line.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. 2nd and 10. Now, Stroud. Again, working deep downfield. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And Mike, as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. The return starts from the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now McCarthy. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
19 Tiger.
To throw is McCarthy. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
I really like this response here to start the second half. You have to imagine they went into halftime finding themselves down by 2 scores. They needed to stop and get the ball back to their offense, and that sack's going to go a long way towards it.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Panther 60.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he will score! Jalen Wright, touchdown, Houston. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty. So unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. 60 in.
Now this looks like a design run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
18 Cardinal. Go.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll air it out down the middle. That is hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Will Riker now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Score, Vikings 35, Texans 23. Will
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
Set.
nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
To throw on second down is Rattler. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry. And if they, Mike, I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long. Throwing is Stroud. That is hard. Finding Higgins. A gain there of 20. First down for Houston.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Texans first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Stroud. The pressure's too much, and he goes down.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
3rd and long, and here's Rattler. Moving to his left. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Boy, some funk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
At the 10-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor. A short bit down to the 7.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. Higgins sent in motion.
33, yellow. Set.
Again, it'll be Taylor. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
They'll try and run. Here's Taylor. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Black Ultra. 6, mega. Hut, hut.
They snap it to Rattler. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
They'll take over 1st down and goal to go at the 3-yard line.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal.
Here we go. Black, 95.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Moves to 2nd and goal at the Vikings.
Taylor's going to try to pull his way in. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the full.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This one is hard. On 4th and goal, they deliver. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. It's called red. Ready?
Rattler going to throw on 1st down. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And he is not able to get to the goal line, so they stop him, cannot bump the lead up to 3. It remains a 1-point game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
first and 10. It's McCarthy. Pass completed to Douglas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
23-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. Up to throw is McCarthy. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Vikings.
On play action, here's McCarthy. This is caught at the 2. Hiding from the goal line. They're going to stop him just short. But he has picked up the first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Rolling right to the pylon. He's in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Set. 50, green. Cut.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Let's go now. 33, yellow.
The tight end motioning left here. A give here to right. He is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down.
Here we go, set. Red, 38. Cut.
Looking to throw is Rattler. Off balance throw. It's complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Now or never, they'll throw on four. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That's the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson, in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
Ready, set. Dragon 60. Go!
They'll drop to throw. He's got Douglas going deep. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play. I used to have a coach that in these situations say, we're going to call a play, Mike, that in essence just adds yards to the punt. So it's 3rd and a mile. Pick up as many as you can. If you pop one for the first down, great. But if not, you bring out the punt team, and however many yards you picked up on 3rd down, you add it on top of the punt.
Here we go. Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other side.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here's Rattler now on 2nd down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are right back in this one.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will go all the way. High voltage. Touchdown, Vikings. Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Texans 36.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
Out of the gun, Rattler. That's going to be incomplete. That was very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's hard. And he will score. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Texas. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession. So they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score Vikings 50, Texans 43.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Okay, ready? 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go now. Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. He finds a man downfield. It's Felton. And he'll take this one in. Felton. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight.
The Vikings.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This will be returned from the 6. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Watch it. 6. Watch 40.
Higgins sent in motion. On 1st down, it's Rattler. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10. Catch made, right side by Wilson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
36-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Rattler. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Intended for number 11.
The biggest issue in why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud rolling to the left. And And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. From the gun, here's Stroud. On the run to the right. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Ball red. Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Check two. Cut.
They snap it to Rattler. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Back at 60. Hey, Smash. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cut 19, cut 19.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Incomplete.
This one all but over. Here's third down.
To go.
Cowboy 80. 18, Pioneer.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He's going to let this one go deep. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the Vikings. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.